When it comes to communication, I feel like one of the most important things is listening. My parents used to tell me when I was younger that you always need to listen to what the person is telling you because you might need it when you get older. And this is came true in many of cases that I've been in. When I was younger, my grandma always told me that when I get older, I need to pay attention in school because I want to get a good job and make good grades. And I always kind of blew it off because that's just something that never was interesting to me when I was younger because I was a kid and school didn't matter, only toys. And so I would just kind of blow her off. But I always listened kind of to what she was telling me. And so when I got older and I was in high school, I actually started focusing on my grades because I wanted to get a good job and make good money when I got older. And so listening to somebody and what they're trying to tell you is always, always, always important. It can help you also when somebody's telling, say somebody's giving you directions. If you're not listening to what they're telling you in those directions, you could get lost, you could break down and not know where you're at, and so it's very important to always listen. A way you can do this and actually focus on what the person is telling you and actually listen to what they're saying is to cut out all distractions and focus on what they are saying. Don't doze off or zone out or start thinking about your dog or your cat. Actually focus on what they are saying. To be engaged in the conversation, you need to focus on things they are telling you in the conversation, and if they make no sense to you, you can ask questions and figure out what they're trying to tell you within the conversation. A lot of people don't actually listen to what somebody's telling them, and like I said, it could hurt them or get them lost, or it just wouldn't benefit the conversation. It can also hurt the person talking. It can hurt their feelings. So say somebody's telling you about a game they've won within their basketball team, and they're trying to tell you how awesome it was when they got their 3-point shot or something like that. You don't understand it, but they do. And a way to make them feel comfortable within the conversation is you can ask him what that is, or you could just be like, congratulations. Even if you don't know what they're talking about, give them your full focus and make them feel comfortable within the conversation. A lot of people don't do this, and it hurts the other person. It makes them not want to talk to you, and it makes the conversation very awkward. So I would personally, when I'm talking to somebody, I want them to understand what I'm telling them. So if I know they don't understand what I'm telling them, I will go tell somebody else who does. And a lot of times people will do this. But to make them feel comfortable in the conversation and give them your full focus and have that communication within the conversation is very good listening skills. And I personally think it's one of the most important things when it comes to communication.